Corruption is a social ill that has existed for as long as cannot be dated to a particular period and is practiced in the government and private sectors. Apart from a major role of spiritual modeling, the church has always been instrumental in a vital role of providing social welfare services, protecting human rights, fighting corruption, and propagating moral aptitude. The Priest, Peace and Justice Initiative Shun Corruption Project, a platform on accountability for Christians in government, as we emphasize the need for Christians to stand up against corruption.
Our point in organizing this platform is to provide an opportunity for Christians to support each other, that we must continue to uphold these values in government, that we must, in accordance with the scriptures, be the salt to the world and shine everywhere we are in the midst of the seeming darkness that has enveloped the country. So for us is to share experiences in this platform, support each other, so that Christians in government can shun corruption, speak against corruption, and stand up against corruption.
Stakeholders at this Shun Corruption Project's advocacy workshop brainstormed on the theme, Promoting Christian Ethics in Governance, the role of Christians in shunning corruption.
The Pentecostal church was more of the spiritual. They were saying the issue there is that Pentecostal concentrate more on the spirit, while the older churches, the mainstream churches, were involved in the social arm. With the social arm, they neglected the spiritual. When Pentecostal came, they came with the spiritual and neglected the social arm. That is why you find out that you don't hear the voice of the Pentecostal in any of the issues of social justice. Pentecostalism became synonymous with materialism and individualism. So they were not bothering about the social issues that were happening, but now we are trying to turn it around. We want to motivate and mobilize Christians to begin to work on social issues in this country. Issues of corruption, unemployment, insecurity, poor service delivery.
All about the scripture is righteousness. Righteousness. That's all about the scripture. That means that things has to be done in the right way. And the scripture, the moment things go the other way, of course, you see the implication. Everything will just go that way. And that is the corruption we're talking about. So our moral values have to be there. Because what is going on is like the moral values are just going. There's nothing we can do without moral values. That is to tell you that everything is not just legal. There are certain things, like the moral values, like we are being taught, that the scriptures, that these are the foundations, that could better a society.
Christianity can be a veritable instrument for combating corruption and promoting good governance in our country. Christians are not to be hearers of the word, but doers of the word. Thus, they should not be hypocritical at their workplaces. They should allow their religious ethics to mold, transform, and accompany their actions, as faith without work or action is dead. The fight against corruption in Nigeria cannot be won by legal punishment alone, but also through the observation of high moral and ethical standards in everything we do. Christians, therefore, have a critical role to play in the fight against corruption in Nigeria.
The Shun Corruption Project, which is a key focus on the Pentecostal Church and proudly supported by the MacArthur Foundation, is currently ongoing in about 18 states in Nigeria. Folonsho Adegoke, Core TV News, Abuja.